Hi, my name is Randy Hugh, and I just got finished installing BlogEngine.net and ScrewTurnWiki on my Godaddy hosting service. It took me a few hours. The installation really wasn't that hard, but there are a few steps that I was unfamiliar with since it's the first time I was installing both of these applications. And if I had a video or a little bit better detailed step-by-step directions, it would have saved me probably a couple of hours. So I hope this helps. So the first one we're going to do here is BlogEngine.net, and we go to the BlogEngine.net website, go to Downloads, and we're going to download the BlogEngine.net 1.6.1 web version. So we'll go ahead and download that. And I've already downloaded it. After you unzip the file, you will get this folder, and inside the BlogEngine.net folder will be all the files that you'll need to install BlogEngine.net. Now, the next thing we're going to need to do is open up our FTP client, and we're going to want to FTP into our Godaddy hosting service. So if this is the first time you've ever FTP'd, there's a lot of free FTP clients out there. I'm using CyberDuck on a Mac. There's a whole lot of free FTP clients on the Windows side. You can just go to cnet.com in the download section, and there's a whole lot of FTP clients you can use. So when you log into your FTP client, the server name will be ftp. The domain name that you used to set up your hosting service. Then you just add your username and password, and you'll FTP right in. So it's going to look something like this here. Now, to start a wiki, I had a hard time installing it under a subdomain. So what I did is I created a subfolder. And the way you create a subfolder, or subdirectory actually, is after you log in, we're at the root right now, you can see by the slash, and we're going to right-click on the FTP client, and we're going to create a new folder. And you can call this anything that you want your subdirectory to be called. So we can call it blog, for example. And in fact, in this case, I'm calling this BE.net. And we just go ahead and click create. I'm going to cancel since I've already done this. And so I have my subdirectory, my subfolder called BE.net. And what we want to do now is we want to copy all of the files in our blogengine.web folder. So I'm going to highlight all the files here, and we can copy and paste all those files into the new subdirectory, the subfolder that I just created. So you would just drag and drop them straight across. So I've already done that, and so when I double click, you can see in my FTP client now, we have all the BlogEngine files inside of our new subdirectory, BE.net. Okay, the next thing you want to do is log into your Godaddy hosting account. So I've got that set up here. And after you log in, you're going to want to navigate to the Hosting Control Center. First thing you want to do is click on Content and select File Manager. And this is going to show us all of the files in our root for our hosting service. And we can see one of the folders here is BE.net, the subdirectory that we created. I'm going to click on BE.net, and this will show me all the application files that we uploaded from the BlogEngine folder. And for app data, I'm going to select app_data, and I'm going to click permissions. And I want to make sure I set the permissions here to right, and then reset all children to inherit. And then I'm going to click OK. Okay, and the second thing we need to do is under Content, go to IIS Management. And initially what you're going to need to do is create a virtual directory. So you're going to click on Create, and you type in the directory name. So this will be the exact same name that we created this subfolder, BE.net in this case. And then you also want to check Set Application Root. And you're going to click OK. I've already created this, so I'm going to click cancel. And you'll have a new virtual directory as well with the correct permissions. The third thing you want to check is under IIS Management, click on Advanced. And under Advanced Features, you want to make sure that the pipeline mode is set to Classic. Then click OK. So I've never done this before, so going through these steps and making sure it's set to Classic, and making sure all the permissions are set. I mean, this just took me a long time to just kind of figure out as I was browsing through the web. So you set all these permissions correctly. It may take anywhere from 30 minutes to 3 hours for Godaddy and the hosting center to resolve all the changes. But once everything's resolved, you can just go ahead and open up a new browser. And so I'll open up a new browser here. And then you're going to go to the domain, / subfolder that you created, BE.N in this case. And it'll start resolving, and your BlogEngine application should be completed. Here we go. And you can see I had previously logged on. So you have your login, log off right here. The password and username by default is admin. You can log in. And now you're ready to add pages and configure your blog, to personalize it, and you're good to go. Anyways, I hope this video helped. Thanks a lot for watching.